little project on a rainy Sunday afternoon, which is going to turn into a big project. You just know it, these 5-minute jobs. I wasn't going to film it. I'm trying to put on bar end indicators, but these are Renthal bars. Well, they're not, they're ABM bars, which are pretty much the same thickness, internal diameter as Renthal bars, which is 12mm, whereas standard bars are about 19mm internal diameter. So I've bored out the first about inch of the handlebar to give me a better chance of getting a tighter fit with the bar end indicators, and I'm just drilling a hole through the bottom of the handlebars to allow me to pull the wires through. So I've done a pilot hole, done a 3mm pilot hole, and now I'm going in with a 9.5mm drill. And structurally, I don't know whether I'm wrecking these handlebars, so if you think I am, let me know. That's one thing I found with this Makita cordless drill. If it comes across something that's a bit tough for it, it goes into what I can only describe as overheat mode, I suppose, and it completely shuts down. And then I need to swap batteries to get it working again. It just won't come back to life. But I know there's battery power on it. That's just come off the charger, so that was a new battery. But yeah, because the swarf has got in the way of it and it's gone tight, it's gone, oh no, couldn't possibly. My fault for being a tart about drilling, but yeah, it is a little bit annoying. Try again. Right, that's the cable hole. Now I need to... There's something here in the handlebars. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something about there, just as it comes down the shoulder, which sort of stops my bit of wire going along. Well, it did when I had a pointy end, but now I've put a curved end on the welding wire. It pushes past the blockage, so I'm going to push a bit of wire down, and then I'm going to pull a bit of string back through, and then pull the wires through backwards and forwards. So I'll crack on with that. Okay, that's ready to be pulled through. I've just left the rest of the wires because they are just inside the handlebars. I've heat shrink that and then black taped it over the edge. Black taped it over the top of the heat shrink. So when it comes out through the hole, it's got some protection against chafing. We don't want it chafing. But that's it. That's all I'm doing to it. And then I'm going to tape the cables to the string I've pulled through, and then pull it back through, hopefully as smooth as that. Just remember, the ones I did get will show a white light as well as your indicator light, so I don't actually need the red wire, so I've disabled that. So I just need to pull through the black and the yellow to get the indicator light going, so I'll do that now. There you go, there's the cable through. Just got to push the rubber into the end. I'll tighten the handlebars up so I'm not pushing the handlebars through as well. But that's part way there. Right, that's just a bit of Gorilla Glue in there. Yeah, it's starting to stick. Just to hold it in there, really. Okay, so that one's on. Bit of a gap. But obviously I need the throttle working properly, of which it does. So that one's in. So just got to do the other side. Right, got to move the bike over so I can get my arse down that side. Right, I've pulled the other cable through, so the other bar end is on now. I've just soldered the left hand indicator wire and all the earths together, because I'm extending these cables, because obviously that 1.5 inches that's coming out there ain't going to get me anywhere near the indicator wires further down. And I'm just about to solder the right hand indicator power wire, so I thought I'd let you watch. There you go, just a quick sliver over the top, and it sucks it in quite nicely. So that's that done. I've got heat shrink to come up and go over it, clean all that up, and then I'll need to undo my harness down here and find the appropriate wires to join these two. Join these two, not join these two. Join these three, two. You know what I mean. Join these two. Join these three, two. You know what I mean. Stop it, it's confusing. So that's the heat shrink on. I'm going to tape them together and push them back in some, so I know there's plenty of flex inside, and then I can put the handlebars back where they're meant to go, and then start feeding wires where I think they should go. It's all in the planning. So that's the handlebars just loosely pinched. I'm going to clear off the camera and all the bits off my tank, sit on the bike to find where I want the handlebars, and then pinch that up, and then, as I say, start undoing the loom and see if I can find my indicators. Not my indicators, I know where my indicators are. My indicator wires, that's the one. Right, tidy up and adjust the handlebars. That's the handlebars back in what I think is the correct position. Feels quite nice. If anything, I've tilted it forward a bit more, but it looks quite nice. There's the bar end indicators at the moment. So now I've just got to decide where the wiring is going to go, and I think it will follow down with the existing wire down here that runs That's the heated grip wire. So I can bring it back through there and clip it onto the heated grip wire and then follow that down. And find some indicator wires. But first of all, I'm going to double check that it's all working before I wire it all in and find I've broken a wire or something here. So I'm going to get my spare battery and try that out first. Okay, spare battery in place, and that's working. Might get a bit tedious taking the wire on and off. Might need to connect that to a relay and a switch of some sort. That'd be the spark. As if to prove not the smart option. Right, and the other one, turn you around a bit. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Put you on the wire that I needed. There you go, all working. Nowhere near as bright as the rest of the indicators on here, but hopefully be seen from the back a bit better than the ones I've got on the side at the rear. So, undo the harness, find some other wires to connect to. Okay, so I've gone ahead with putting the other bar end indicator on. Same as this side, just pulled the wires through, and they now lead down through here. Cable tied to trim there, headlight needs tightening up. All the wirings back to as gorgeous as it was before. So, moment of truth. Do they work now they're plugged in? Oh, that's pretty. The answer to that is yes. Marvellous. Another job almost finished. I just tighten the headlamp up, trim some cable ties, and that is another job in the workshop shed. Another bit of tinkering done. Hang on a minute, let's see what it looks like from the front. Definitely a bit dimmer than the others. I don't suppose I mean that LED one at the front, on the front fork there, is mega bright. That's not too bad actually. That's mega bright from the side, and this was my concern with, although I'd stuck it out on stalk so it can be seen from the back, it's not as bright from the side. It needs that like projector lens to project the light out. But I think with that and the bar end, I should be seen to be indicating. Anyway, as I say, another tinkering session over, tidy up, and probably go out on a GS today. I think the weather stays nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ta-ra.